C is famous for boosting immunity, brightening complexions, and making you feel vaguely virtuous for downing a glass of orange juice instead of soda. But behind the sunny reputation of this humble nutrient lies a rather surprising truth. Vitamin C might just be moonlighting as a molecular maestro, conducting not just your collagen production but your actual gene expression. Let's start with what vitamin C usually gets credit for. Ascorbic acid, the fancy scientific name for vitamin C, is a potent antioxidant. It scavenges free radicals, reduces oxidative stress, and supports the immune system in fending off everything from the common cold to premature wrinkles. It's also essential for synthesizing collagen, that bouncy protein that keeps your skin from sliding off your skull. So yes, vitamin C does help you look fresher, younger, and less like you've been aging exclusively under desert sun and life stress. But this is only the tip of the vitamin iceberg. What's really fascinating is vitamin C's role in gene expression, specifically how it influences what parts of your DNA are on or off. See, your genetic code is like a huge instruction manual, but not every page needs to be read at the same time. Your body has to decide which genes to express and when. Enter the field of epigenetics, the study of how environmental and nutritional factors influence which genes get turned on or silenced without altering the DNA sequence itself. And here, vitamin C becomes the unexpected hero of the cellular drama. It turns out that vitamin C is a cofactor for a family of enzymes known as TT1011 translocation dioxygenases, which catalyze DNA demethylation. If that sounds complicated, here's the comedic translation. Your DNA often has tiny chemical tags, methyl groups, that act like little do not disturb signs, preventing certain genes from being read. But sometimes your body actually needs those genes to wake up and get to work, especially in development, healing, or repair. Vitamin C helps the TT enzymes remove those chemical tags, effectively pulling off the do not disturb signs so your genes can punch back in. This seemingly small act has big implications. In stem cell research, for instance, vitamin C has been shown to enhance the reprogramming of adult cells back into a more youthful, pluripotent state. That's right. It doesn't just slow aging, it may actually help rewind the clock. Scientists have observed that when vitamin C is present in cell cultures, cells behave more energetically, repair themselves more efficiently, and show fewer signs of senescence, which is science speak for when cells get tired and stop dividing, like grumpy coworkers close to retirement. Dermatologically, this is also thrilling. Skin aging isn't just about drooping or dryness. It's deeply tied to the decline in regenerative capacity and epigenetic stability. With age and UV exposure, not only does collagen degrade, but the very genetic software that tells your cells to make new collagen becomes corrupted. Vitamin C's ability to demethylate key genes involved in skin structure and repair suggests that it may actually help reactivate those youthful programs, like digging an old anti-aging spell out of a dusty library and whispering it back into the skin's ear. Only it's not magic, it's methylation, or rather, demethylation. Zooming out, the broader implication is that nutrients like vitamin C aren't just passive ingredients floating around waiting to be excreted. They're dynamic participants in molecular decision-making. They interact with enzymes, proteins, and even your DNA to influence not just how you look, but how your cells behave. This nudges us toward a more hopeful view of health and aging. Your genes aren't a fixed sentence, they're more like improv actors, riffing on the cues you give them through lifestyle, diet, and environment. And vitamin C? It's the witty director yelling, "Cut the gloomy lighting. Let's shoot this scene in Technicolor." So next time you slice a kiwi, squeeze a lemon, or dab on a vitamin C serum, imagine that you're not just brightening your skin, you're possibly whispering into the genome itself, urging it to remember its younger, more ambitious self. That's not just skincare. That's epigenetic skincare with flair. And if that isn't a reason to love vitamin C, I don't know what is.